Hello everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a request for Disable and Dominique. This is Kid Icarus Uprising, and the song is called Dark Pit, or Dark Pit Theme. Before I get started, this was kind of confusing, but I got a request for this one, and then there's a separate song which I guess is pretty similar but different, which is the Dark Pit theme. I don't know. I'm just going to listen to both of them. But this is Kid Icarus Uprising. I've never heard of this game. I don't know what this is. Don't know who it is, etc., etc., etc. This is a video from Gilva Center Archive. Okay, that's pretty much it. Dark Pit, Kid Icarus Uprising. All right, let's go. Ah. I see. Record, smile, and speed. It's not what I expected when I saw the word Dark Pit. Oh yeah, that was good. This is good. I'm not sure how I feel about the drums, but okay. Bass is cool. I love that organ sound, that like big watery. I like that. Those single notes just fun. No, the organ's doing the same thing now. Bells. Tubular bells. I think we have another loop or two. I like the background of this image. Pretty cool. This one is very interesting. She sounds kind of surf now, this little part, which surf and flamenco share a lot of music theory. Well, exactly, like come on, that's totally surf. Actually, we're like in full surf now. That organ reminds me so much of like the late 60s. It's so cool. One more loop. That was good. Harmony, but only one guitar is playing. So many quick changes. All right, right into the next one. This one's way shorter. Oh, this one's more lead and solo. Different. Sounds like a phase 2. This is still great though. Ooh. I heard some rasgado, some rap. Horns? Okay. This is going to be fun to talk about because I have a lot to say. And first of all, let me get this out of the way. The song is amazing. And it's fantastic. It's flamenco, obviously. And I played flamenco for, I still do, but I did it for like 10 years of my life. So I know a thing or two. If you ever see my nails and ask why they're long, that's why. It's only on one hand, by the way. So, okay. First of all, as a whole, it seems like it's like two different phases. I feel like the second one was more intense and like you hear that later or callback or vice versa. But it seemed like the second one was more intense. But let's just go in order. With the first one, it's just called Dark Pit. Okay, so this isn't a like purist thing or anything. I love flamenco music and the guitar and all that, but the thing is it just sounds different and kind of jarring to me is the rhythm section. Now, it's not that it's not welcome, it just took me by surprise. It's kind of odd. But when you hear flamenco guitar, it's usually just one, maybe two nylon guitars. That's it. And you might hear some percussion from like the golpes, which are just hitting the wood, or a drummer sitting on a cajon and just, you see those like squares that they're sitting on, they just like hit between their legs. So that's like, you know, but there's no right or wrong way, I guess. It just sounded way different to hear like a drum set with a bass guitar, an electric bass guitar at that. So it's cool and it has this unique type of energy. So I'll give it that. Like I don't really hear stuff like that ever. I've even tried to venture into that kind of genre because it's not really done before, but it didn't work out when I tried it because it's hard. You know, it's like the soul of it is there, but it's different. I can't explain it. The whole thing about flamenco is that it's very raw and like unedited, and it's just strings, wood, and someone's nails. So you can really hear all the mistakes and all the little things as like just like a normal human playing. Anyways, the organ though was really cool, and I've always thought organ kind of goes with everything. I feel like you can put organ in just about every genre and it would work. Whether you put a lot of it, a little bit, it just has a nice ambience to it, and it really worked here. So I really love that, and it reminded me a lot of like psychedelic rock from the 60s and 70s. Now, another little gripe, I swear I'm not trying to sound like a purist, because I really don't care, but I'm just mentioning these things if you're curious, if you look into it, because I don't want you to like look into this genre and then you never hear the stuff again, because you won't. You have to go really out of your way to hear something like that somewhere. So again, the main thing of the flamenco genre is the nylon guitar. This one did feature the nylon guitar, which is the lead, the thing you hear the most, the dun-dun-dun, that's finger playing. But then all the rhythm stuff, all the chords, the little dun-dun-dun-dun, that was an acoustic guitar, which is different. A quick Google search will just show you what they look like between a classical / flamenco guitar and an acoustic guitar. An acoustic is much bigger and bulkier, and you mostly see people like strum and just kind of sing along. The strings are completely different material, and they sound brighter and, you know, like that. Whereas nylon sounds like plasticky, and the strings are kind of white in color. You can totally hear it. If you just listen to the beginning of the song, you can, and just listen to the guitars, you can hear how one sounds a little more warmer and the other one sounds brighter and like has more of a twang to it. So that's another thing that's really not flamenco, I guess. I'm not making the rules. I'm just telling you, so you don't get surprised when you hear it again. And then again, the drums were cool. Just I don't know. I guess I'm just not used to it. It sounds cool. It's just I'm just not used to it. I think I would prefer to hear a cajon instead, because I like that feeling of minimalism in the genre, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And another thing, which is interesting, and I've said this a lot, and a lot of people agree with this, there is a very interesting kind of hybrid between the genres of, I would say, like spaghetti western music, flamenco, and surf. 3 different parts of life, but it's just, and 3 different like parts of the world too. I'm not sure where surf came from, to be totally honest, but a lot of these 3 genres share a lot of similarities with like chord patterns. It's just what kind of guitar is being used, what kind of effect is being used, and you know, just a little variance, and all of a sudden you have like this genre. And as you can hear, I said it started to sound a little surf rock, and then when the lead was taken out, it sounded just like surf rock. So that was cool that they proved my point right there. But I like that. It was a very experimental, very talented piece of music. Obviously, they know what they're doing, whoever this is. But of course, it's amazing. You know, I had another weird thought, and I know this won't make sense, but I feel like this song would be so much more appreciated, even me as a musician, like in the game. And I know you're probably thinking, well, yeah, just like every other song. But I think it's specific, like I'm putting myself in that situation. I'm playing the game, I'm doing whatever, and then this comes on, I'd be like, whoa, hold on, stop. And then just stop what I'm doing. You know, I've done that before, you know? So that, in that regard, I could see that happening. So in a way, I kind of wish I experienced it first like that, which, you know, that wasn't going to happen anyways. But hearing it as just a song, I'm just kind of like deciphering it like a little too much for my own taste. But it is still really, really cool, and it stands out even in the world of flamenco. Nothing, I don't want it to sound like a critique or anything. It's just, as someone who's had this as part of their life for such a long time and has performed doing this stuff live, I have some say in it, I guess. Anyways, the second one, much shorter, much more impact, very bump, 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 very rhythmic. The chords are even struck harder. But also, it's more solo based, so there was even more nylon guitar, more lead playing. The motif comes back. What else? Oh, and then this one had something also kind of new that I haven't heard before, and it had that big drum. I don't know what it is. It's just that boom that you hear in the background. I've never heard that with flamenco type music before, so there was some stuff that was in here that I've never even heard before. So that's always good. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know why am I talking this much. It's a great song. It's just, I don't know, since I guess I was in this world for so long, there's a part of me that's just like, what was that? But it's cool because it's different, and I like different. But man, I could just really see like the faces of everyone like lighting up as soon as they saw that in game or heard that in game. I'm gonna have to the next best thing, which would be kind of the equivalent of you watching me, would be me finding out where this plays and then watching like a playthrough of it on YouTube and seeing like their reaction when it comes on. I would love to see that because I can just, this kind of music in the game definitely like stops you in your tracks, or at least you mention it. It may not stop you, but you may be like, ooh, what's this? Or start dancing or something. Anyways, whew, Dark Pit and Dark Pit theme from Kid Icarus Uprising. Let me know more about this game. Why do you think they chose that style regardless of, does it fit the game world? Or, I mean, I would like to know that kind of thing too. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you to Disable and Dominique for that. Thank you to you for watching, and to my Patreon members that you see here supporting me. Thank you so much. And a bigger thank you to my Platinum members who get priority in my requests. That is Kevin, Patrick, Terry, Vanadil, Kalanin, Gardeline, Pepita, Justin, Knox, and Triad101. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, my name is Jesse. This has been the Auditorium. Later.